Please.
Shalom. I want to talk about us and them. Them, that's the Christians, they have their book, the stories of Yuska. And the truth is we have our book also. There, the Ummah is there, but for some reason it's been sliced. And somebody one day, I guess, will put the pieces together.
Why should we put the pieces together? We'll throw their book out. What do we need it for?
What?
We'll throw it out, their book. What do we put it together?
I'm not, are you listening or are you just recording? I'm saying our book. There, the Ummah there. There, the Ummah there. This against the other. We have our book against their book.
Yeah.
Now, what is our book? Okay. The book starts with Hillel, with the sugya in Yuma. The Hillel is Mechayev as the Aniyim. Hillel comes up from Babel to learn Torah in Yerushalayim by Shemaiah Avtalim, and he's Meiser Nefesh. He's listening to the Torah from the roof. The snow falls on him. The Mechal Shabbos to save him. The Hillel is Meiser Nefesh, the Torah. That's the Sugi in Yuma. The next piece is the Sugi in Psachim, that they don't know about bringing a knife to Shechter Korban Pesach on Shabbos. And he says what to do, and he becomes the Nasi. He has the idea of Torah because the Bnei B'Seira were not Mishamish Sham Shemaya V'Avtalim, and he was Mishamish Shemaya V'Avtalim B'Nisur Stamish. The next sugi is in Shabbos. The Hillel has tremendous patience. He answers all the questions of the Nudniks. And Shammai is the captain, and Hillel is Mechtar Gerim. So what is Hillel? Hillel is a tzaddik, who's Meiser Nefesh for Torah, and he's a tremendous person, a good person. But he has nothing to do with the government. Meanwhile, there's all these nasty things happening with orders. He has nothing to do with it. His friend Menachem goes to Tavis Ra. That's the Sugin Chagiga. But he's above it all. And he doesn't need Eliyahu Navi. He doesn't do miracles. For him, it's the koyach of Torah and the koyach of simple human goodness. That's Hillel. Now we go to the next generation. The Sugin Sukkah, the Tamilim, Yonasan Ben Azil, Eifa Pereach, is Nisraf, tremendous Kedusha, Yonasan Ben Azil. The youngest Talmud is Yochanan Ben Zakkai. He's Yorish. Hillel, he has tremendous ideas of Torah. The V'Godel, Meister Merkava, the V'Kotim, Navayis, the Ba'avarav, he knows everything. And we see from the Sugi and Brachas that he's Matim, Shalom L'chol Adam, Afilu Goydishtuk. So the Yochanan Ben Zakkai represents Koyach HaTorah, and he's also a good person. He's saying hello to everybody. But the Koyach HaTfilah is by Rabbi Chanani Ben Daisa, right? It's again brachas. That Rabbi Yochanan Ben Zakkai is Kisal L'fnei HaMelech. He doesn't have the Koyach HaTfilah. He only has the Koyach HaTorah. Rabbi Chanani Ben Daisa is Ke'evet L'fnei Melech. He has the Koyach HaTfilah. He does miracles. Next goes the miracles in kindness, all the miracle stories. Okay. So we see that that's the second generation, and then we go to the third generation. Rabbi Eliezer, the rest of him, he says he's Safa, the Saifa, he's Saifa, the Safa. He's not into fighting. He's a Torah person. A Torah person doesn't fight. I speak about the Yochanan Ben Zakkai that he does deal with the government, with the Roman government. Chubin Yerushalayim. He says Torah. Nuli Yavne. Okay, so what does it come out from all these three generations? Human goodness, and staying away from the Yainin and all the Hudis and all these nasty things, just trying to save the Torah, the Saharasa. Okay, now we compare this with their story. And you're different. Yeshke is not interested in Torah Shabbat at all. He's doing miracles. Yeah, okay, we have plenty of miracles also. Miracles is not, doesn't do anything. And he's telling to be good to get into the kingdom of heaven, which is wrong. We say to be good because the person is nasty, so he uses item like that. What's the shot? If a person is a savage, he's in the jungle, okay, he has to survive. He can't listen to be a nice guy. But if he's living in a civilization, the civilization is padded. You don't have to worry so much about it. You survive. So if your survival is guaranteed, so be a good person. If you're not a good person, then you're a psychologist and you're sick. You're bevish. The Yeshke is wrong. The Malchus Shemayim, the Olam Haba is because we keep mitzvahs. Not because of mitzvahs. You say Krishma, put on Sunnah, we keep Shabbos, okay, we get Olam Haba. He's telling 2,000 years, these goyim, millions and millions of goyim are trying to be good to get to the kingdom of heaven. That's not the right way. You have to be good because you have to be good. Okay. So we have our book against their book. Okay, you want to know, but somebody should take these things together because I think the one division in a book that was written against their book. But for some reason they got sliced because whatever it is, they favor the goyim, so they sliced it up and put it to different masechtas. Okay. But there's another book. We have two books. One book is the book we just described. I mean, somebody should put it together with other Makarians. I just said a few Makarians. There's a whole story that's happening, Mamish, at the time of Yeshke, that they're the ones there. We're saying what our message is and they're saying what their message is. Our message is them is there. Their message is Yekka. But there's another book. There's a book about the Schneider, just not so story. For Malchus Yisroel, for the Beis HaMikdash. That book starts with Yehuda Maccabi, and it goes on. This is the puzzle the whole time, the rebellions against Hordus, against the Romans. The whole time in the Galil, they give you all the names, they give you all history. And it ends with Bar Kochba, and then the Akiva, the Agadah in the Talmud Yishami, in Masechet Science. There's a book of the Sidus Nefesh for Malchus Yisroel, for Atzmaut, for Migdash. That book is just as true as the book of the Sidus Nefesh for Torah. And today they're fighting it out, right? This we should say, if the Iranian government will give us back the yeshiva building in Panovich, we'll go back there. You need to go to Israel. Mark the car, Schneider, we need to stay there. But, and you say, listen, there's something called Eretz Yisrael, there's something called Mikdash. You have to be nice and have a shred also. The world is being going, the Meir, the Emmanuel, Amen, the Sabbath.
Thank you, Rabbi Schneider.